Hey YouTubers, um, I just wanted to talk to you today, show you how to make a monkey fist. And when I talk a monkey fist, this is what I'm talking about. And this is just a little small handle that I put on it. But what we're going to show you today is how to make the monkey fist. And I've actually made a jig, and I've showed it in another video, so you can check that out. But I'm just going to show you how to tie it on the jig. And so what you're going to do is, first off, you're just going to wrap it around. This is going to be a uh, four chord jig, or 4 chord monkey fist. And so by that, it's actually going to be, and wrap it around, you take a look at it, you're going to see 4 chords. Okay, so you see 4 chords. I'm going to wrap that around. I'm going to actually take that around to the back, and then I'm going to start, there's 4 chords around there, and then I'm going to take that, and then I'm going to wrap this around. So just keep wrapping. You can watch this video over and over again if you don't get it the first time. That's usually what I do. And I'm trying to show you the best way possible how to do this. Is very hard to film, so if you see my big hairy arms, you're not in Gorillas in the Mist, you're actually watching my YouTube channel. So we're going to wrap this around one more time, and you think, oh, that one's got 5 on it, but this one wraps around so it actually will work out in the long run. Okay, so this is probably going to be the most difficult part, is you're going to bring this last one over. What you're going to do is you're going to pull it up through the center. And we're going to pull that around, and let me show you here. Is what I'm going to do is actually lace it through, because you'll have a little space using this jig. You're just going to lace it through what you have there. You're going to lace that through this part and the opposite side, and you're just going to get basically one through there, and it's going to go through there. Once you get this to this point, you're going to pull it through and make sure, get it lined up just so we have a good monkey fist. You want to get one through there, and let's go ahead and do one more. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take it off the jig itself. So once you get to this point, it's actually easier if you just hold it in your hand and the cord will stay, because especially if you get good paracord, it's going to hold its shape. If you're using some paracord, some old paracord or whatever, then what's going to happen is it's going to be a lot more limber, and that's not going to work as good. So I'm going to move the jig out of the way and move this over here. So this is what we've got so far. This is what it looks like off the jig. And where I was here, I'm just going to continue to loop that around, and I hope you can transfer what I showed you from taking it off there to making it. If not, please leave a comment, let me know. I got lost on there. Can you film that again? I definitely will, because I want you to learn this. Okay. There's lots of ways to make these, but this is just how I do it. Okay, so remember, just count to 4. That's all you got to do. Loop it around. So you're going to make sure that you have 4 times on both. Some of them, one side I think will have 5, but that's okay. Let's see, you got 3 on this side. You need 1 more. Okay. And if anybody has any comments or how to make them easier, or any constructive criticism, feel free to let me know. Okay. So this is what you're going to have. Now this right here looks very far from this right here, okay? Because this looks just like a mess. But what you're going to do is you can't just pull the ends and tighten it up, okay? It doesn't work that way, and if you do that, you're just going to have a mess, okay? So what you're going to do is it's going to hold its shape a little bit. You just kind of cube it off a little bit. You can kind of see the basic shape. But what you're going to do is just, really you can start anywhere, is you want to be kind of meticulous and kind of gentle when you're doing this. Let's actually start over here. What I'll do is, well, that's actually the end, so now I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do this. We're just going to take a piece and line it up. That's your end cord. And get that tightened up. So we'll start on this side. And you'll just tighten up a little bit. See that slack coming out? So what you'll do is you can just go to the other side, tighten that up. Some people go at opposite sides or whatever, but if you pull a little bit, you can get the slack out. So you just want to keep everything lined up. So you can take out some of the slack. So that is a little bit more taut. Go to another side. Just pull a little bit, get the slack out of it. And then you're just going to transfer that and just add that up as you go from one to the other. So you're slowly tightening that up. And it seems a little bit confusing at first, and you might mess it up. You might have to do this 4 or 5 times. But once you get it down, it will go very, very smoothly. Okay. So now you start seeing it take the shape, and you can just continue to pull the slack out. And what I'm going to do is take out some of this slack. There's a lot of slack on this side. And now that I'm on video, it all tangles up. So we'll get it. There we go. Switching to side on some of these does actually work pretty well. And then you can get all the slack worked out. Now you're like, okay, I got a lot of slack there. You just keep working that out till you get to the end. As you can see, then there's a little slack there that we got to work out. So you just kind of follow it. It's like a little Rubik's Cube made out of paracord. So just keep working that out. And that's going to be your monkey fist. Now you can make any kind of handle that you want on these. I just used on this one, I just used basically a Cobra stitch. Used a different color just because. Now I made this with a little bouncy ball, but you could make these out of a steel ball, and this will be a powerful self-defense weapon that you can carry. I actually have one from my keys on it, but you can make these. Buckle Runner actually sells these right out. They're going to be selling them in a kit. There's going to be online pretty soon. And they're going to have the steel ball bearings. They're going to have 3/4 inch, and I believe one that's a little bit smaller. So they have these monkey fist packages set up. I believe they're going to have a little monkey fist kit, and it's going to be $4.50. Now you can order those from BuckleRunner.com, and you can also get a 10% discount for being my viewer if you use the coupon code DAWG24, DDOG24, all capital letters, and I'll put that on the information bar. So you can make your own monkey fist at home and put whatever kind of handle on it you want. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you couldn't understand this or you had some problems, please contact me. I'd love to help in any constructive criticism. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.